I remember when I first woke up, when I regained consciousness, I was pretty excited to still be here, to still be alive. So, but I remember my first thought was, where's my daughter Hope? And is she still with me? Is where's she at? And I remember looking over at the car seat, and she was still buckled in, and her eyes were closed, so not moving. So of course, as a father, you kind of think the worst. And immediately I tried to find my phone, which was in my pocket, and dialed 911 and told the operator that I needed help. When I hung up, Hope came to. She regained consciousness and was just kind of looking around like, what had happened, and just kind of in shock, as well as myself. And I thought, how am I going to get us out of here? And I was in the back seat with her because I laid over the top of her to protect her from everything. So she was strapped in. I was, I guess, flying around in the back seat of the truck, and I guess that's what knocked me out. My leg was stuck underneath the seat, so I thought, how am I going to get out of there? And the roof was caved in on us, and there wasn't a lot of room, but my eyesight's always been not the greatest. Always needed glasses, blind as a bat without my glasses. Can't see my hand in front of me, basically, type of thing. But I remember opening my eyes, and everything around me was clear. I remember seeing clearly, and I remember touching my face, and my glasses were gone. And kind of hit me, that wow, I can see clearly, and really didn't make much sense. Didn't think on it too much because I had my 2-year-old daughter to worry about. But Hope started getting upset, and as I looked beside her car seat, there her diaper bag was, and it was almost like it was a miracle. God had said, I'm here with you. I placed it right there for you, so that you can have it. And so, 190-mile-per-hour wind plus, it's amazing that a small binky or pacifier can be still right there with all the diapers and everything. So I took it and licked off all the glass and the debris and gave it to her, and she calmed down, and I started yelling for help, just screaming at the top of my lungs just for help. 2 guys come over, got Hope out first, and then pulled me through the back glass. And as we're walking up to the road to the ambulance, seeing all the destruction around, and at that time I'm just thanking God, thanking God for my life, thanking God for my daughter's life, and just the miracle that He performed in my life. As we got up to the ambulance, I remember getting in the ambulance and getting in the back, and I remember this guy started walking towards me as I was in the back of the ambulance, and again seeing perfectly clear. And I'm just thinking, wow, this is, don't know what's really going on, but no glasses still. I remember going into the emergency room as they wheeled me in, and I think it was at that point, it's kind of vague, but I remember at that point that my eyesight was kind of blurry then. It was just kind of, it had just kind of diminished, or not really diminished, but just kind of, I wasn't able to see as clearly as I could before. And I think it was at that point it finally hit me that God had given me my eyesight for a time so that I could take care of my daughter Hope and myself until we could get to safety. And it was just like, God just pouring down a miracle on me and Hope for that moment. I believe the tornado happened for a reason, and I believe it was God's way of showing me, I'm more powerful than a storm. I'm more powerful than anything in this universe, and I have something for you. And there's stuff, I'm not done with you yet. You are Hope, and there's stuff that I still want you to do on this earth.